Hey, welcome to More AJ. I'm AJ Moore, and today we are going meatless with roasted veggies over cilantro lime rice. First things first, I'm going to thoroughly wash all of my vegetables. I'm using red and green peppers, eggplant, yellow squash, zucchini, carrots, onions, and garlic. These are certainly too many vegetables for just two people, so I'm going to cut all of my vegetables in half and store in a ziploc bag and use for another time. So here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that bell peppers are considered fruits? Yes, they are fruit, and the reason why they are scientifically fruit is because they have seeds. I have my sheet pan lined and ready to go. And now I'll finish cutting up my vegetables to put on my sheet pan. Now the vegetables don't have to be cut thin. I suggest that if you're roasting vegetables, you just want them to be chunky cut. And as far as my yellow squash and my zucchini, I'm going to cut them lengthwise, and they will be about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch thick. No need to cut up the carrot, I'll just keep it whole. I love making vegetables like this because it is so easy. I'm telling you, from beginning to end, it is definitely less than 30 minutes to put this all together. There are those times when I just have to scale back off the less healthy foods and eat a clean meal every now and then. It is certainly my goal, short-term goal, to turn every now and then into more frequently. I love me some garlic. I'm using 7 cloves. So what do you think I should do with the other half of my vegetables? I'm thinking soup. So now that my vegetables are all laid out in the pan, I'm going to generously drizzle some olive oil on top. I'm seasoning my vegetables with some Himalayan pink salt and some freshly ground pepper. And these are the only 2 seasonings I'll be using. Now, if you do decide to make this dish, you can season it however you like. But for me, I just like to use just salt and pepper. Salt and pepper, especially the salt, brings out the natural flavors of the vegetables, and it just keeps it clean. Now my oven is already preheated to 380 degrees, and I'm gonna pop my vegetables in, and they'll be ready in about 20 minutes. So now for the cilantro lime rice. How many of you have had the cilantro lime rice at Chipotle? Yep, this is where I got this idea from. It is so simple to recreate at home. So I just start to prepare my rice like I normally would, and then add a bunch of chopped cilantro and fresh lime juice. It's that simple. In my effort to make a clean dish, I'm adding coconut oil to my rice instead of butter. That was a little bit too much coconut oil, but oh well, it's already done. In goes my cilantro. And fresh lime juice. Now I'm adding some pink salt to taste, and that's pretty much it. Give it a little stir. So now that my rice is done, as you can see, the cilantro settled on top. So I'm going to take my fork and fluff it up. How do you like your rice? I like my rice soft and almost on the sticky side. My vegetables are practically done. So I'm just going to give it a nice little toss up, and then I'll put it back in the oven under broil this time. Under the broil setting, I'll get a nice char around the edges of my vegetables. It's time to eat. I have to tell you guys, it is about, as I'm plating my food in real time, it was about maybe 8 o'clock in the evening. So this is my first meal of the day. I'm starving and I cannot wait to have this meal. Everything smells so good. I'm gonna top my rice with my vegetables. Eggplant is probably my #1 favorite on this pan. I love eggplant. And then after the eggplant is probably the squash and then the carrots. But the star of the show that really brings this dish all together as far as flavor is concerned are the onions and the garlic. You cannot have too much of onion and garlic. It is so, so good. And there you have it, my meatless roasted veggies on cilantro lime rice. It's so delicious, and trust me, it is satisfying. You really will not miss meat in this dish. Yummy. It's almost like garlic candy. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming by. If you're not new, I appreciate you coming back. Until next time, stay safe and stay lifted.